Alright, so we've got a guy here. Cool. So let's see which other ones succeed, since they will go one after the other. No! Yay! Fine. And then Papua. 60%. And it probably won't last even if it does stick. And then the Solomon Islands. Solomon Islands. I know it's not Solomon Islands. Revolt in Normandy. What? Lower taxes. This is... Actually, I could have dealt with that. What was I thinking? Lowering taxes. Psh. That's where most of my army is. For some reason. Because it's fighting Sweden, that's why. Well, we've got better than even odds. So it's possible. But I'm not going to put much more stuff into it than it's already got. Yeah, whatever. Let's look at the Solomons. Shut up. Damn it. It's Sulu. What the F is Sulu? Oh, here. Yeah, whatever, fine. We'll be in February 4th, okay, that's fine. Yay. Okay, whatever. Okay, crap. We have reached production tech 55, and I actually have, issued my first, embargo against Athens, because they were working hard on Kondevidu, and so I banned them. So, that I could get my way back up. Alright, I'm just going to stop updating you on the technology advances. They don't really mean anything at this point, and, yeah, I'll probably update you at 61, and if I get any more units, which I don't think I will for a long time. Yeah, because production and trade efficiency don't do anything anymore. Although production does give me the ability to get this. I don't know, I can get this because of, yeah. I thought for some reason that I needed... Maybe I do. Maybe I did need land and... Yeah, clearly I'm not going to do this, though. Equality is for bitches. And people who are equal. And people who are normal. But I'm not going to do it, because it would cost me stability. It would actually be beneficial to me, because it means people would hate me less. But I'm not going to do it right now. I think it also cancels Unum Sanctum, so that would be the optimal thing to swap out for it. And we'll see. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like Sweden has reclaimed all of its stuffs. So yeah, if they conquer Norway and Finland, the newly ascendant Denmark, and take out Champagne. They still won't have enough time to get any cores because they don't have a core here. And why doesn't Austria have a core there? I don't know. Maybe it was something that took it away. Sweden has a core here, but they need Jylland to form Scandinavia, so they're not going to do it in this because they don't have enough time. Unless they get a border thing, which they could. So it's possible. Maybe they... do they need Gotland? I don't think they do. I probably don't even need Osterbotten or Trøndelag or stuff. I don't know. I have no clue. I have formed Scandinavia as Sweden before. But I was having difficulties with alliances, and I had to take Denmark last, so I didn't really look at what the rest of them wanted, so I guess. Okay, here's something worth reporting about. I got a core in Arian, so that's excellent. Probably be a good idea to build a couple regiments here. To keep it safe from rebel types. I've been messing around. I recruited an explorer, and I should probably just send a couple of duders out to these islands. It is. But I recruited an explorer to basically discover all the stupid, crappy open seas that I've neglected. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, yeah, I wasn't right about my infantry being the best we could get. Okay, until then. So we've got Squire infantry, which would be the most appropriate for us, being the British. Well, impulse. Well, I guess we want to go for attack. Should be impulse. It's still significantly better in either of us. Let's go for impulse. Yeah. And not soon after, our king died. Maybe he was shocked that we picked the wrong one. We now have a very good king and a princess who is mediocre compared to. He's not good at diplomacy, but diplomacy is not what we need right now. Well, actually, military is not what we need right now. But, yeah. Drill and Jaeger, we'll look at those. See if they're more Breton, Celtic types. Yeah, when they come up. Unhappiness among the clergy again. So we're going to lose the stability, because I don't want to go for narrow-minded. Whatever. Okay, so we got Jaeger infantry. Germans. Whatever. Oh, often hired by other nations such as Great Britain during the American Revolution. Russian drilled soldiers. They're not good at Zerg rushing people as so look at the drill. That's really good. Let's go for drill. Yeah. So we've been gaining land tech really quickly. It must just be from the time period, because it's quite cheap. I'm wondering what the deal is. Oh. Whatever. Pierre Dampier. Excellent work has been done in the Shires, led by Pierre Dampier himself. Ooh, stabilities. I guess I wasn't focusing on my stability, even though I should have been. 1806. I get it the same either way, and the prestige isn't going to help, so I'll take the +1 stability, even though it should have been +2. Yep. I'm dropping galleons off here and there, so just keeping exploring. I'm going to explore this next. Alright, not only have we discovered the thing, but we have a new decision, the Judiciary Act. Which I think we had before, but we didn't have an Administration 7 ruler. Gives us -1 revolt risk, Minus 3% tax modifier though. But a little bit more diplomats. I've been putting a lot of focus on my courts, so I think I'll do it just to be flavorful. So now we can see everything there. Looks like Navarro's got some islands over here. Let's go check that out. International date line right here. Causes weirdness. Alright, regulation of the medical profession. States begin to expand the number of doctors in the 16th century, it's the 19th century, and to regulate and supervise their training at universities. This training also covered midwives. It doesn't really do anything, because it's just for one province. And I've gotten it before, and I believe I showed it, so I'll just take the ducats. Okay, we got another land tech. I think it's just supposed to be cheaper. It's just cheaper because, yeah, it's getting more expensive. Because the world is so far behind. Mixed order infantry. I guess it's more of a balanced upgrade. What about Latin Chaucers? Yeah, that's a bit of an upgrade. Okay, so we got a prestige thing from our guy. Loic Herbert must certainly be one of the foremost philosophers of our time. He's probably best known for his philosophical empiricism and skepticism. He has concluded that no theory of reality is possible, and there can be no knowledge of anything beyond experience. Weirdo. Whatever. We actually have a slider change. Mercantilism? Yeah, we got a collector. A shitty collector we won't use. Awesome. The prestige of Kern is waning. The low prestige of King Edward the... Oh. Is he Edward? Yes. King Edward IV has made it harder for the Celtic Union to keep the Breton sphere of influence respected. If we focus to preserve this, we may end up lowering the legitimacy of Kern. Legitimacy is just a word. More gold rush. That does nothing. Latin lances in Napoleonic Square. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is supposed to reflect the back and forth changes in who is better than the other within the continental conflicts that around this time. So I guess both of those are better. It seems to think. And it is right. Yep. Okay. And slightly better. Let's say. Yeah. That seems like a weird step backward. Why would it have a bonus to fire then? I don't know, whatever. It's fine. We get North troops. I think now these are the highest troops we can get, so we don't have to worry about upgrading them anymore. And nobody's probably has troops as good as we do. Not even close. And they're getting there, though. Ho ho ho! It looks like Canada's getting cheeky. They're attacking Havron. And we're also at war with Quebec, but it doesn't look like Quebec is actually doing anything. I also noticed the USA is at war with Portugal and Fez. Let's see if we get some reverse colonialism. That would be interesting. I don't think they will, but Portugal's actually quite behind in tech. So we'll see. And it looks like Portugal's lost everything except this stuff. So Brazil doesn't actually border any of it though, so it might not lose it. Well, here's an event that I haven't seen a lot. Festivities. This year looks to be such a prosperous year that Edward the Fourth, as a gesture of goodwill, has decided to celebrate by arranging various festivities for locals. We could arrange festivities, gain one stability, or such nonsense wasting money like that, and we get pays tax. So we're gonna do that because we don't need stability. Well, maybe we do now because yeah, he was like, well, we got a lot of money, and the poor people don't need money, right? Bam. Less stability. That sucks. Alright, since I had over Irian over here, I decided to go for Rabaul. Now, Mexico had actually colonized this, but I incited the natives to kill them, so. And I'm also trying again for Papua, see if that works. 87%. There we go. So that's good. Okay, so our stability is back up. Missed the event thing. Oh, I guess there isn't one. Anyway, it just popped up. I missed it. We're at stability 3, so. Yeah. Okay, and we've got Government Tech 61, which gives us another idea and allows Revolutionary Empire, which we cannot do. I don't think. No. So, next idea we want. Let's go for... battlefield commissions. Keep my army tradition high. That'll be nice. I thought about Grand Army, but I decided our army was big enough. An interesting thing here is that Louisiana and the United States are actually at war with Portugal. And as you can see here, the U.S. has actually occupied several of the island provinces here. Louisiana has occupied Barahona, so it looks like these two are allies. And over here, Louisiana has actually occupied Bermuda, and last time I checked, yeah, the Azores were captured by the USA. So it looks like Portugal's losing pretty badly. So far that they haven't really touched any of this stuff up here, which I thought they might, but they're not doing anything. In other news, Canada is basically occupying the entire northern bit of Canada from Aberrung, so yeah, it looks like Canada's going to be pretty big. It'll be like this entire thing. If they get this from Aberrung. But let's check out Aberrung and see what else they're doing. It looks like they're at war with just Quebec and Canada. And they're sending over a bunch of guys. Yeah, they have a ton of guys compared to them over there. So they're allied with Mexico, but Mexico doesn't seem to be doing anything. Surprisingly, Portugal still has this, but whatever. Nothing really new is happening over here, except that La Plata is at war with Chile and losing very badly, so yeah. Brazil. Yeah, not a whole lot going on over here. But, well, a whole lot's going on over here, but like South America, right here. So we'll see how that turns out. Oh, and Quebec is being occupied by Andalusia, so yeah, it may be that the, oh, they're not the Kerns anymore, so you don't really have any kind of, like, quote-unquote rightful claim on any of this. Although, I don't know why they're at war with them. No clue. Whatever. Okay, so Raval finished one of its thing, and Surim is now self-sustaining, so. What kind of revolutionaries are they? Sardinian nationalists, so France might lose this. We'll see about that. Who's this? Mantua? Okay. Nothing else really going on in Europe, though. Oh, and we've got, I didn't get that either. Orders restored. Is that the revolution events? We lost our colony here because these settlers, or the natives, rose up. So, I don't know what's going on with them. I look too backwards for that. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of looking around. Looks like Naples broke off again, and Byzantium has to kill them again. Whatever. And we have the same thing happen in Raval, which is unfortunate. But whatever. Try again. And I sent my fleet over here expressly for the purpose of killing these natives. So. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so our colony in Buru is now self-sustaining, and some text. And Bihar is dishonorable scum. We don't care. And I'm killifying natives. Okay, due to our lack of prestige, it makes it harder to keep the Breton sphere of influence respected. We may need to renounce our claims or be forced to do some drastic changes. We can lose 2 stability, gain 5 prestige in relations between Vijayangar and us become -30. 2 stability is kind of major for that, so I'm not going to do it. Or we can say we never cared about our influence anyway. So we'll do that. Whatevs. Apparently I can't attack the natives here. Are they dead? Oh, I must have killed them all already. Okay. That's cool. Well, it looks like a huge destructive war has broken out in the Americas. The USA is just at war with Portugal. So it's relatively safe from this kind of thing. But it's like Louisiana is at war with Mexico and Canada. So, yeah. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it looks like it's losing for now. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so Russia's asking me to declare war on Asa. So I'll do that. Where is it? Right here. And then I guess I'll. Well, I could just sue peace immediately, but I could try to get Malacca out of this. That would be nice. Yeah, let's go for it. Where's my navy? I just sent it away a little while ago. Oh, it got all the way back around. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get military access from these guys. And these guys. Very unlikely. Well, I might as well just send them back around anyway. To India. So, I'll cut back when either we see some action or get peace or whatever. And of course, Byzantium joins the war for us. And we actually get military access through here. Who owns this? Manchu. That's weird. Okay. So, the only problem is this. And it's very unlikely, but I'll ask anyway. Uh-oh! Looks like there's a revolution in Sweden. They are one of the few countries that actually qualifies for it because they don't have... They were under administrative republic. And these guys here are administrative monarchy. These are constitutional monarchies, and I believe Bohemia is too, yeah. These guys qualify for it. These guys qualify for it. I think Portugal qualified for it. But Sweden is the only one that has been in wars recently, aside from Portugal. So the war exhaustion requirements and they could have gotten some penalties to prestige. Although these guys were quite likely to get it, it looks like. It does look like Sweden gets it first. I believe archbishops are eligible for the revolution, but it looks like they got it first. And what a country to get that. I mean... just after getting back all that land from Russia and Norway and Finland. That could be nasty for people around it. I don't really care. It would be interesting if they, you know, conquerified all these people, and if they had enough land, I would just, you know, well, they would almost instantly form Scandinavia in Victoria too, so I wouldn't really have to do anything in the conversion process. But they might get cut down to size because of the revolution events. So, although Russia is quite occupied at the moment. So Russia is the only likely contender with Sweden, except maybe Bohemia. Bohemia might do it. Austria might do it, but Austria is not really... Well, no, they're relatively well equipped to do it. But they're kind of far away for most of their stuff, and they might lose these provinces immediately. So yeah, that's real interesting. I'll have to see what happens with that. So back to waiting for the sword. I actually beat like a navy of their ships with one of my ships. And this is like a Carrack. This isn't even like one of my good ships, like a 3-decker or something. This is like the baseline fucking heavy ship. And I beat a fleet of their ships because of their terrible morale. I think I actually have like war galleons and stuff over here. Well, apparently not. But I thought I did. I have a war galleon. Let's send this up. Mess with them a bit. Just to get the war score up. Until our navy gets here and we can try to take a bit of this stuff. As the British are wont to do. Well, I managed to get enough war score with Byzantium helping me blockade to get a really gamey piece out of this, where I revoke a ton of cores. And I'm going to do it because I don't ever intend to get those back, and, you know, whatever. That's fine. And we should be, yep, well, at the end of the month, probably. Yay. Okay. And it's still saying the uncontested claims. Shouldn't have any claims on any of this. Well, whatever. That should help.